What's happening, everybody? How's it going? Um, what I'm doing is I'm recording our group's first video on the map, still in progress, as yet unnamed. Going to start the tour here with our lockbox. As you can see, this is the spawn point that you enter as you enter the map. The door, of course, is normally locked, and we're free to let people come and go as we figure out who we do and don't want roaming around in here. All right, so a brief overlook of the upper area. As you can see, we have some ships going on in the water here. One here being constructed off in the distance. Also, anything that you can see on this section of the map above ground is actually not of my own making. The others in my group constructed all this stuff up here. An overview of the Tree Dome Sanctuary by my man LJ. Yeah. Up here we have Zigzag Magic Man's plane. I'll be making another video at some point with a focus on everything in the overworld as I get all the details that my partners want to, have expressed in the video. Here we have our blast room, which is what we use to gather the materials that we need to build. You'll notice the lava pipeline here that sprawls throughout the map. It's not quite finished yet. That's also in progress, as is everything else here. Some pixel art we dabbled in. We have a fish underwater here. Flamingo. This area by Alpha Wizard. And you can see it's a tree frog set in water here, which actually has an entrance into an underground area. I suppose I can take a quick look in there. It's not as large as the other underground area, so it won't take too much time to show it. Entry hall. As you can see, we have a small park type area here, complete with benches and trees, and a log cabin. The log cabin isn't furnished yet. I'm sure she'll get to that at some point. Now, since my area is the only one that I know everything that needs to be said about, I'm going to head there. Now, my area, LJ's Towers, my area is locked up underground. It's a few hundred blocks, like 300 or so blocks. The entry of which is in our blast room. Door that's normally locked. Alright, via this teleporter. Alright, so what we have here is one of my main areas that's in the center of the underground structure. Basically what I've done here is I have 3 connecting areas. You can see one through the glass up there, up above. This area here, and then there's one beneath it that you can't see thanks to the grass on the ground. The entire area is encased in glass and surrounded by water. on the first two levels. A little different. It's a little different on the bottom level. You'll get to see that. And this area also contains my version of the treehouse, which I will show you here. Use this ladder to get in. Alright, so basically what I've done is I've just grown trees naturally next to one another so that they fuse together, and then gut out an area to walk around in. So the walls are basically, you know, semi-plastered or whatever. Have a small bedroom here. Another couple rooms. No furniture in any of these yet. The stairs head all the way up to the top of the tree, which actually extends through the top area that you can see through the glass downstairs. So there you can see the exit on the hole. Okay. I haven't built anything in this area yet, but I do intend to. As you can see, I have a simulated night sky thing going on here. Some clouds there, up in this corner, my moon. And if you probably can't see it all that well in the video because I'm using a cell phone to record, but you look around as you walk, there's like a twinkling stars type effect going on here. All right. And also here you'll see this pathway, and there's a identical pathway on the other side. Both of them go down into the same area on opposite sides. This one is the only one that I've actually built a stairwell into right now, though, which heads down here. This stairwell will lead to another area that I'm going to build here. As you can see, the stairwell itself is finished, just I haven't built in the area yet. Okay, from here, the stairwell that goes up into the higher section of the very bottom tier. And this is actually the bottom tier itself, where I have my large hand-built glass dome, which unfortunately took a lot of work thanks to the fact that you can't use markers to lay glass. Under the dome, large community pool, complete with measurements and diving board. We can take the stairwell up into the higher tier section as well, but for the sake of just showing you everything in the area, I'm just going to fly around it. I decided to knock out some of the glass sections of the dome just because, you know, I thought it looked cooler. Hey, what the hell? Alright, so we can head over here so I can show you all the other individual areas that are actually, for the most part, finished. There we are. Welcome to 420 Pavilion, your one-stop shop for all things chronic. My own little outside kryptonite kush farm, cultivated using only the finest kryptonite. Inside the site of ToneSim Hydroponics, where we grow only the best. On the top floor, we have the dispensary, which is complete with a sampler area and a merch section here to buy all your tools. Downstairs into the middle section, we have our import-export/storage. And down on the bottom floor, the hydro grower. You can see under the glass there and the sun lamps. All right, let's head into our next nearly finished section. All right, welcome to my movie theater. And now playing, we have The Princess Bride in 3D, Enter the Funko in IMAX, and Random Action Flick. We have our attendant here at the booth taking your monies. This will be our concession. Merch table here, and our first theater. Please observe the signage. All right. First theater complete with sound system and speakers. Projector room over there, which is actually entered this way. There's only 3 theaters here, each of them with their own projection room. I'll take you here. Here we have our men's and ladies' restrooms. They're both built identically on either side, with a sink and mirror, 2 stalls, as you can see here. A small gaming area here. And this is the TI Max. Projection room for here. Alright, and this is the actual theater screen here, with very steep seating, as I've personally experienced them to be. Down at the bottom, we have here an opening that leads behind the screen, where we have the sound system. It's unfortunate that there aren't like transparencies in this type of game, because that would have better represented how I actually saw this type of setup in real life. So we have 4 large speakers there. It was a little different in my own personal experience, but you can only build stuff but a certain way in here for it to look proper. Alright, fly right on out of here into our last theater. Projection room for this one is actually built underground so that I could put the projector dead center. As you can see it there. And this is our 3D theater. Complete with 3D imagery. from out here. You can see the projector room again here. And here we have our 3D glasses disposal. Alright, so moving on from the theater. Alright, welcome to Daddy Dynamite's. Our themed strip club. Our coat check here with our attendant. Here we have a bar, complete with cold storage under the bar. Restrooms here as well, which are built identically to the ones in the movie theater. The employees only area leading into our kitchen. Service area, prep table, 2-eye burner, using lava as the burners. Lots of overhead lights, need that for a kitchen. Microwave, dishwashing area, and 2 ovens with a long flue. Freezer and pantry here. Freezer here, you can see the ice there. And dry pantry at the end of the hall. And as you can see, we have some ladies on stage. I apologize that my cell phone can't capture this but so well. And we have seating here. The DJ booth, complete with crates of wax. As you can see, we have ladies in enclosed areas in the walls here, which is actually accessible through a pathway from behind the DJ booth all the way through to the back area where the dressing rooms are. I intend on building a manager's office somewhere in this area. Here we have the dressing room. Upstairs section is VIP, members only. Where we have the VIP stage. Another bar here. With a water enclosure here. The gold room, where there's actual gold on the floor. And we have 2 private rooms. Here we are, a bedded area. One can only guess what'll go on in here. Alright. Here we have a sushi bar, also with its own cold storage. Alright, moving on. Here we are, is the last of the areas in here. This one's only somewhat finished. I just recently started working on it. What I did here is I made a large condo in which all of my group members could build their own. So we have the lobby here. Lobby / community room with a somewhat large screen television. A little decorative area here. Concierge desk. I'm only going to show my condo in the video because the others have not really done much work on theirs yet. A couple of them haven't started yet, as this was pretty much just built. You know you're headed into one of my areas when things start to change drastically. Notice the wall suddenly turns black here. Alright, so here we are at my condo with its entry area. Personal bar. Ground floor bathroom over here. Tub, toilet, washing bin. My TV room. Complete with surround sound. My aquarium that unfortunately has no fish because the game does not have fish. My dining area. Wine closet. And my kitchen. With some cupboards, microwave. 2-eye burner similar to the one used in the club. You see here, counters, prep table, refrigerator, more cabinets over the sink area here, and a brick oven. And that is everything that I have finished up to this point and am still in the process of working on. This area here is actually going to go up to another floor, which I'll show in the next video I make for this area. But yeah, that's all I wish to show everybody right now. Thanks for giving us a view. We'll try to update this channel with as many videos as we can, as often as we can, as we're getting stuff worked on. So thanks for looking, and do us a favor, give us, some likes and some subscriptions if you please. And we'll come back to you with whatever we can come up with. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.